Good evening, one and all. I'm Hrutika. Today I'm here to give about I'm here to continue the boot camp. Today we'll start with introduction to HTML. What is HTML and what is front end, back end, how web works, everything we have discussed in yesterday's class. So what is HTML? HTML is a building block of web development. Whatever you see in your browser that comes under that is the structure built by HTML only. So the body or the content in the browser you see, or in everything that you see in the browser, like that is done by HTML. So we can just tell it as it is a building block of web development. And this is done like we are I'm here to tell about HTML today. Okay, what is HTML? HTML is a hypertext markup language. It is a standard language for creating web pages. What is hypertext? Hypertext refers to the linking of documents. Okay, markup defines the structure of content using tags. What is the purpose of HTML? HTML provides the basic structure of a website, allowing the embedding of images, videos, and links. With the help of not only HTML, we can with the help of three languages, we create web pages. That is HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. If we add these three languages together, then we can create visually appealing, interactive, and dynamic web pages. Okay, these all actually we discussed in the yesterday's class, so I'm not going into it in so deeply. We'll go to next slide. Now we'll start with HTML basics. Okay. First one is HTML elements. What are HTML elements? Like we know that HTML is nothing but building block of a website, right? Or web page. This HTML element defines the content structure. That is nothing but whatever the content or the text part written in the browser that you see, that all comes under this, like it will be inside the elements only. Everything whatever you see, that will be inside the element only. Actually they define the structure and content of a web page. HTML element contains of tags, and in between of tags they contain the content. Okay, actually um we'll see what happens. We'll just imagine, we'll talk about this h1 tag later on, but you just assume it's one of the tag. What actually means, um, this is a tag, and here we'll have the content, and we'll close that tag. Now this h1, this is nothing but the starting tag, and in between we can write whatever content that is necessary to be displayed in the browser. Okay, and this is the closing tag. This is how an actual HTML element looks like. It has like it general syntax. If I want to tell, I can just tell, I can just let as tag name, content, and we'll close the tag. Okay, with the tag name only. uh, this is nothing but this part is nothing but opening tag. We call it as opening tag, and this tag is nothing but ending tag or closing tag. In between this, we write our content, whichever information, or if we want any links to be added, we'll be writing there, or any videos we'll be having other tags to add that. So we'll be using other tags, and all will whatever information that is needed to be displayed will place in between the tags. Okay, this is how actually HTML elements are. Actually there are many types of elements. There are many types of HTML elements. We have block type elements, we have block type elements, we have inline elements, We have inline elements. We also we'll first see what are block type elements. Block type elements are nothing but they take up the full width of the page. uh, what do you mean by full width of the page? If I am using this tag, then what will happen? It will take the full length, like from this point to this end point, it will take the length. Okay, from new line onwards it will start. Even if there is space here, it won't start from there, it will start from a new line and it will continue till the end of that. Like it will take all the width of the your browser, and it will end there. Okay, some of the examples of block type elements are: we have paragraph tag, we have h1 tag, we have header tag, we have div tag. These all tags comes under block type elements. Okay, if we talk about inline elements, inline elements are nothing but they do not start from a new line. Block line elements, they start from a new line, right? Start from new line. Whereas inline element, they don't start from new line. From where they are, they'll be there only. Like if if I am enter, like if I'm having a tab in between this one, then it will stay there only. Like it won't take new line, or it won't start from new line, or it won't take the full length of the browser. It will only take the width it is like it is wanting, or how much necessary is there, that much only width that inline element will be taking. And we also have another type of element that is known as empty elements. What empty elements are? We have, if we don't have a closing tag, then such type of elements are known as empty elements. Okay, for example, for empty elements we have break, we have image, we have hr tag. We'll all discuss about these tags later on in the session. Okay, like type, what are the types of elements, html elements? We have three types of html. One is block type elements, inline elements, and empty elements. For inline elements, we'll take examples are: we have anchor tag, and we also have strong, bold, italic. They all take only a space they needed. Okay, they don't take a new line, or they don't take extra space and all. Okay, okay, this is all about html elements. Okay, now we are coming to html tags. HTML tags are nothing but they are the core components used to define the structure of the web pages. Like whatever we structure the browser, that structuring all will be done by using html tags only. The content is written in between the html tags only. We don't use something else. We only use html tags to make it, to make the body. Okay, to make the body of the website. Building blocks of, they are known as building blocks of html documents. Tags usually come in pairs, like p, this is an opening, sorry, this is an opening paragraph tag, and it is a closing paragraph tag. Actually, how html tags works, we can, it's just like variables. Do you know variables? They store data, right? They act as containers. They store values inside it, right? Similarly, this also, these tags also acts as container. They also hold the content and determines how that content is displayed. Okay, they also act as containers only. They are also boxes. In that boxes, we'll have some content, and the box shapes differs from one tag to other. If it is a heading tag, then they'll be somewhat bolder than the normal paragraph tag. So the content will be inside that tags, and the way they are displayed is also defined by that tags only. By that tags behavior, the it is displayed in the browser. Actually, we have tags are usually in pairs. Like there'll be one closing tag, one opening tag. As I have mentioned earlier, we'll be having opening tag and closing tag. This is one type of tag type. We also have self closing tags, which is nothing but empty elements. Means they don't have the closing tag, they only have opening tag. Example of it is image, you can keep in your mind, or you can keep anchor tag in your mind, self closing tag. Okay, we also have something known as semantic tags also. What actually semantic tags do means they give more meaning to the content and improves accessibility. Means uh, if you do professional, if you want to become a professional front end developer or something like that, then you'll be practicing some good things, right? You'll be keeping separate nav bar details, all you will be like, you'll be having a separate div for navbar, separate div for footer, separate div for header, and all. You'll be dividing like parts, right? For that, like similarly, we have element, like we have tags for that also. We have header tag, we have footer tag, we have nav tag, we have session tag, so that each section will be divided. We can divide in parts of sessions. Okay, these all are semantic, which gives more, it gives more accessibility and it gives more meaning to that. Okay, we have html attributes. What are attributes? We have elements, we have tags. What are attributes? Actually, attributes are nothing but they add extra information to elements. They usually, what they'll do, they provide additional information about that specific element. It controls how it behaves, or how the element should be behaved, or how it should be displayed and all. Like it gives extra information, or we can just tell it is a it shows how the html element want to be behaved, or how it should be displayed and all. Okay, now syntax wise, if I want to tell where attributes actually place, they are in the opening, they'll be present in the opening tag only. In opening tag we'll be having attributes. Attributes are usually in the form of key value. Okay, there'll be there will be name of the attribute will be there, and the value of that attribute is given. Okay, in such a way attribute is present. Okay, it is a syntax of attribute. We have many attributes. We have herf attribute, we have src attribute, we have alt attribute, we have class, id, style, placeholder, value, name, type. These are all types of attributes only. Like we use in link tag we'll be using href to specify a hyperlink. In image we'll be having src attribute to specify the source of an image or some any media. We'll be having alt in the image element only. It specifies an alternate text if the image is not present. We'll be having id, class, we'll be having placeholder, value, name, type in the input fields. These are all, they give extra information about the input field, right? Placeholder gives text, it will show the text in the text box. If we like in placeholder, if we write name, that name will be shown in the box in the browser. The value, it is the initial value set by default value that we set. And the name type, these all what it will do, it will give extra meaning to the input field, right? Input tag. So each element will be having some kind of attributes. Like we'll discuss every attribute again later on. Okay, we'll go to next slide. These are all the basics of html. We have now, just now we have completed what are html elements, how html tags work, what are html attributes. Okay, now we'll come to web browsers. Okay, the purpose of web browsers such as Chrome, Edge, Firefox, Safari is to read html documents and display them correctly. Okay, they are used like web browsers. Why they are used? we actually use web browsers to access and display websites. They interrupt HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Like they render the HTML pages, CSS files, and JS, and they like in the web pages they will give us like they'll display the output, right, of this HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. These web browsers act as they interpret the our HTML, CSS, and JavaScript files. Okay, it there is no limitation that we should only use this web browser or that web browsers. We can use any web browser. We can use Chrome. We can also use Firefox. We can use anything which we have. Okay. um, okay, editors. Coming to editors, why we use now, we if we have HTML code, we'll we'll run it, or we'll get the output displayed using web browsers. But where will we write the HTML code or CSS code or JavaScript code? Actually, there are some editors to write, or to write this to write our codes. Like for example, for simplest, if we want to think, we have Notepad or text edit. If we think of Windows, we have Notepad. If we think of Mac, we'll be having text edit. These are all the simple text editors. Okay. If we are beginners, like, then I would definitely suggest to use Notepad or text edit, because for beginners, if we write more, if we type ourselves without any external help or auto correction and all, we'll be learning our mistakes, so that we'll not redo it. So when I learned, I used Notepad only. So I prefer you also to use Notepad. But if you are an average, like if you know some basics and all, you can use commercial editors like VS Code. We also have Sublime Text and all. Like web editors, like we also have commercial editors, like commercial editors, in the sense they also do the same thing, but they also provide us tools to create and edit web content. They offer us features like mm, syntax highlighting. They do auto correction for us. If we do any mistakes in syntax, they do auto correction. They also provide live preview and all. These are all the additional functionalities or features that these commercial editors provide us. Okay, now let's move to the next slide, which is simple HTML page structure. Okay, how these are the main elements, or these are the main tags that needed to be there, that needed to be present for an HTML to run. Okay, the best thing or the worst thing in HTML is it never shows error. Like whatever you write, it will never show error. Even if it is nonsense, if the code, syntax, everything, if it's wrong, then it will never show error. um, you can also take it in good way, because it's not showing error, so you can do whatever you want. And you can also, if it is not showing error, then how will we know that where the error is? So it is very difficult for us to find where error is. So we should be very careful when we are writing HTML, CSS. Okay. um, this is how a simple HTML page look like. We have doc type HTML. This doc type HTML element, what it does is it just declares the document as HTML5. Like it shows that this file is about it is a document of HTML5. Okay, language. This is HTML opening tag. We have closed here HTML closing tag. We have head tag. We have body tag. In head tag, we will be having metadata here. What HTML is known as root element of the HTML document. In HTML, inside HTML, we have two things. One is head and other one is body. In head, it contains all the metadata like titles, links, and style sheets. We'll be linking our style sheets here. We'll be writing our scripts here. These all things will happen in the head. Whatever we write in the head, that will not be showed in the body of the browser. Okay. We will be seeing the title of it, but we won't be seeing anything, that whatever we mention in the head, it is not at all shown directly in the browser. Okay. in body, whatever visible content that we are seeing through the browser, that all comes from the body element only. Okay, now let us see. Okay, one thing, HTML is not a case sensitive. Capital HTML and small HTML both are same. We'll be having HTML. This is an opening tag, and we'll also close here itself. It's a closing tag. Okay, we'll be having two elements. One is head, other one is body. This is a basic structure. In this, we'll be having in this we'll be having title. We'll be writing, if it is a demo class, I'll be writing demo class. My title will be demo class, like that. In inside body, I can write anything. I can use other tabs also, like I can use other tags, and I can write this is demo class, or something like that. Okay, this is the format how we actually write our HTML. This what doc HTML do, it declares the document as HTML5 form. Like this HTML element shows it is a root element. To start any HTML, we start with HTML only. We all inside HTML we have two things. One is main, one thing is head, and other thing is body. Whatever we write inside head, it comes under metadata. It won't be shown in the body of the, like it won't be shown in the body of the browser. But whatever we write in the browser, the content will be shown definitely in the browser. Okay, this is the basic structure of HTML. Okay. uh, okay. Okay, now let's just we'll take a notepad. Already I have written, right, this one. This one I will save it. Like I have taken the notepad, I have written the, what I have written, I have written the simple HTML page. Like it is a simple HTML program, right? I'm just taking one heading tag, and I'm just writing something. This is a simple HTML program. Now I'm saving this. I will be saving in my desktop. What should I save? um, we'll write something dot HTML. We should definitely add the extension, right, in the form of dot HTML, or we can also write dot HTML as well. Now it's here. Now if I double click that, I will get the output. See, the title which I have given here, title is nothing but demo class. So here I am getting the title. Okay, title of the page. Okay, in body I have written this is demo class. Oh, this is printing. Okay, this is how a simple HTML program is run. We'll write the program in the any editor. Now I have written in notepad. That notepad, in that notepad, what I'll be doing, I'll save that with the extension .html. Now I'll go where the file is present. Now I have saved somewhere in HTML in folder, so I'll go there and I have double clicked it. So when I'm double clicking it, it directly, it took me into a browser, and like it took me into the browser and it's showing the output. Okay, this is how HTML works. Now this is how it works in Notepad, but let us also see how it works in VS Code. Okay, this is VS Code. Now we should open folder, right? Mine is in desktop ML. I'm opening this HTML folder. Okay, like this sample.html which I have already written in Notepad. Now I can see that program. See, this is what I have written in HTML, like in Notepad, right? Okay, this is here. The same thing I can also run from here. It is running. Okay, this is how we do our programs in VS Code. Actually, in VS Code, we can also will type it in VS Code. I'll clear all that. Now, if I glue an exclamatory mark and enter, it will give me the snippet. I don't need to write that HTML, that head, body and all. I just like it is already giving me a title. I can write my title. Now I'll write title demo code in VS. Now I'll take some paragraph element and I'll be writing my first HTML page. Okay, I'm saving it. Now if I go and refresh here, see, it's changed. Demo underscore code in VS. Now this is my HTML page. We'll definitely look into what a paragraph tag is, uh, what a head tag and all. What does that mean? We'll go into it. We'll talk about it later. Okay. It is very much easier to write in VS Code. It will give us many new features and all, so I don't need to type opening tag, h1 closing tag and all. It will automatically give me. Okay, like here I also have many things. When we are doing programs, we'll know about some shortcuts which I have, like which I know. I'll share it with you. Okay, common HTML tags. We have heading tags, we have paragraph tags, we have many tags, right? What are heading tags? Heading tags are usually used for headings on the web pages. They define headings. They range from H1 to H6. Okay, H1, it is the largest and most important heading. We might say it will be in the like larger size, and when we come to H6, it will be the smallest heading, and we can in the point, if we see in the point of importance, it will be behind the less importance, because H1 it will be in the big size and the H6 it will be in the very small size. In between H2, H3, H4, they all will be, H1 is very big, H2 will be somewhat smaller than H1. Similarly, H3 will be smaller than H2. In such a manner, all these tags will be there. Okay, now let us write a program. Okay, now let's create a new file. uh, we'll keep that as heading tags .html. Now here I'm starting heading tags demo. Okay, now okay, I'll take h1 tag. We have h3. We have h4 tag. We have h5. We have h6 tag as well. Okay, now I'm saving it. Now I'll double click here. See, you can see the difference, how the length is varying. The h1 tag being the largest, and we can just feel it is having greater importance, right? By if I suddenly look into this page, what I'll think, I can only see the h1 tag. If I want to see the h6, it's very tiny, and I feel it is not so much important. So h1 being the largest and h6 being the smallest. These are all the six types of tags: H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, and H6. These are used for heading tags, okay? Now coming to paragraphs. Paragraph tag is usually defined with P tag, and they define paragraphs. It helps structure the text into readable blocks. It will give us blocks, okay? For example, now can again take a new file. Now here, let me keep the heading paragraph tag. Now I'll take paragraph tag. Now here, let me write something. This is paragraph. This is para 1. Okay, let me take other paragraph. This is para 2. Okay, I'll save it. Now see, this is paragraph. Okay, it's something, Lauren, it gives dummy words to us. Okay, let us see how nicely they are aligned. This lorem is used when we need some dummy words to fill our thing. Okay, we can use lorem 100, we can use lorem something like that. We can use like paragraph. I will write lorem some 250. It will give it will give me 250 words. It will give 250 dummy words for me. See, it is giving me 250 dummy words. Like when this is needed means we know that there should be some content. We don't know exactly what content there should, like, that box or that container it should be hang. That time we'll be filling that container or that box with some dummy words. This lorem will give us that dummy words. Okay. This is about the paragraph tag. We also have many attributes that we use with this paragraph. Like we have the attribute like align. If we give align center, this all the paragraph that will come, and they'll be fixing in the center of. Okay, coming to lists. We what are lists? Will be hang very like actually there are three types of lists in the HTML. One is ordered one, another one is unordered one, and we also have something like definition list also. First we'll see what ordered or unordered list is like. Okay, we'll take some example and we'll do it. We'll take a new file. We'll write it as list.html. First we'll see ordered list. In uh, ordered list will come with ol tag. We'll be having many items, right? Each element or each item is will be like it will be coming from li element. What example we should take? Mm-hmm. We'll take first what should we take? Let us take any shopping list or something like that. Like I'm going to a grocery shop. Some now I need some groceries like milk or some eggs, butter, or rice, and all this. All like let's assume. Like let us see how it will be present. See, ordered list. It is the heading. It is the h2 tag. I have written the, like it is ordered like 1 2 3 4, they are in order, like numeric values, it is in the form of numeric, right? 1 2 3 4, it's coming like that. It displays item in a numeric order. Ordered list, what it will do, it will display the items in a numeric order. We'll use this what we'll will be using the ordered list using ol tag, and inside the ol tag whatever the items are there, we'll be writing that elements using li tag. Okay, now we'll see uh, let's take the same example, we'll so that we can know the difference how it is. We'll take the same list. Okay, now I am taking unordered in the sense ul, it is defined like it comes under ul. Okay, I'll take same example. Same here also, in ul also li only will be li tag only will give the elements. Okay, now let us see how it comes. I'm refreshing the page. See, now the unordered will come. The unordered list, what it will do, it will display the items using bullet points. Now it's showing bullet points: milk, eggs, butter. It is not showing in a numeric order. Okay, this is ordered. First one is ordered, second one is unordered. Okay, now we'll also see the third type. Now we'll see the third type, that is definition. Definition list, when we'll use definition list means when we have something to define. Like if I let's take a small example of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. If I need to give the full forms of it, then what I will be doing? What I'll be doing here, definition, it will start from DL. DL is known as definition list. In definition list, we have two things. One is definition term, what we are defining, or which word we need to be, like which needs to be highlighted. We'll take HTML. Okay, this I need that to be highlighted. Now what I'll do, DD means definition description. Now I need to write the full form of this. Now I'll be writing hypertext markup language. Okay, similarly I'll also take like let us take JS. Okay, let's take just these two examples. We are running out of time. Now you can see how it is coming. It's in the form of definition, right? It's clearly how nicely it's coming. This is the heading, this is the heading, like this is the definition term, and the description of that definition comes under it. This is JS, this is the definition term, the definition term description will come under it. So this is also a kind of list which is known as definition. We have three types of list. One is ordered, unordered, and the definition list. Okay, we have next we also have links. What links do? Links are created using anchor tag. Anchor tag is nothing but a tag, which is here. Anchor tag. It usually creates hyperlinks. What hyperlink do? It connects different web pages, external websites, or sessions within the same page. Like it will be connecting different from one page. If we want to move from one page to other page, we'll use an anchor tag. If we want to move from this session to other session, we also use anchor tag there. If we want to move from one page to other tab only, then also we'll be using anchor tag. Anchor tag, um, the like it is the syntax of anchor tag. Anchor tag will start with A. It will be having one attribute known as href. In href, what actually it comes means URL of the hyperlink will be writing there. Now https dot slash slash example.com, it's the URL where we, like if we click on visit, then what it will happen means it will take this visit. If I'm clicking on visit, then this link will take me to this URL, like to this address I'll be redirecting to. Okay, href is an attribute which is which specifies URL. Okay, we can like let's take an example for it also. Now, in three ways I can use anchor tag. One is when I want to connect for external, like if I'm wanting to connect an external link, like if it is not in my local device, I am wanting to connect to an website or some web page that is present in Google, or it is outside of my local device. If I'm wanting such, then I can use a anchor tag as well. And I'm using external links. Now I'll take now let me take some external link.
Mm, let me take my lead code. Okay, I'll take this lead code link. I want my page to go here. Okay, now I'm specifying here. Okay, this is how external link works. Visit lead code. Okay, now I'm saving it. Now let us see what happens. Now I have a link here. Now you observe clearly. Now the color of, what is the color of our link? It is in blue color. It is an unvisited link, or we did not visit it, so it is in blue color. If I click on it, it is in red color. So see how it redirected me to this page. I was in this page. Sorry, I was in, like, where I am. See, I'm in this page. In this page, like I'm in link dot, like link underscore demo, but it is taking me to uh, my lead code. Okay, this is how we connect external. Yes. Okay. Am I not audible? Hello. Mm, right now, hello. Hello. I don't know what's wrong. Hello. Okay. Okay. This is how we link external links. Now we'll take some internal links, or link to other page. Now I want to link this page. I want to link list.html. So what I'll do, I have list.html. So I have given the URL of the list.html here. So I'll be, now let us see what will happen. No, I have not given any data here. Okay, let's give visit link list.html. Okay, let us see what will happen. Now I'm clicking here. It is redirecting to the list page. Okay, now what I have did, I am linking one page to the other page. First thing what I did, I have linked to the external URL. And second thing what I did link the to other page which is in the same directory. I can also take from other directory. I just should copy the address of that directory and I should paste in the href. Href, what it, we should specify URL, means we should give the address of the where it should be redirected to. Okay, this is all fine. If I want, now what's happening, it's coming in the same page. It is not taking me to new tab and all, right? If I want um, to go to new tab, then if I take underscore blank, then see, look carefully. I'll delete all this. It is taking me to the next page. Like it is taking to me to the list demo page in the new tab. It's not it is not affecting this tab. It is like it is redirecting to the new tab. Okay. One thing is in the content, like in between the anchor tag, it is not necessary that we should always have text here. We can also have an image here, or we can also have anything. it should be there. Like it can be an image, it can be a video, or it content only. If we click on it, it will make, like it will take us to some other page, or to the URL where we have mentioned. Okay, this is all about link or anchor tag. Now next one is image. What image tag do? Image tag is used to embed images into a web page. Like to add images into our web pages, we use image tag, which is img. Image tag is a empty tag. I can call it as empty tag, or it doesn't have a closing. We don't need to have. It doesn't need a closing tag. It only
Has opening tag. Okay. The syntax of it is img src. In src, what will be hang here, it specifies the URL. Alternate, ALT is nothing but alternate, is also an attribute of img. What it does is, if the image.jpg is not working, or if it is having some error, or if it is not present, if the img tag is not able to track or find the image.jpg, then this alternate message or this alternate description will be displayed in the place of image. Okay, in the place of that image, these alternate message will be displayed. Okay, now let us take some example. Okay, let me take image dot html. Image demo. Now let me take img. I have src. Now here also we can take any. I can take anything from the external source. Like let me take from Unsplash. Sorry, the Unsplash website. Let me take one image. Okay, let us take this image. Copy image address. I have copied the image address. Now what I'm doing, I'll paste in src. Okay, now here alternate messages, images missing. Okay, now I'll go to the image. This isn't working. See, I'm getting that image. Previously, I have talked about inline element, block element, and all. Right, image is an empty element, but it is taking its full space. How much ever the space needed, it is taking that much space. See, the image is coming. I have taken this image from the external source. Okay, now let me do something. I'll change this URL. Like I'll delete some of the URL. So that address is wrong, right? So what will be happening? See, image is missing. Like the alternate is working. The alternate thing what we have given in the code, we have given that if this image is not there, then use this alternate message, like display this alternate message, that is image is missing. That thing is happening, right? See, image is missing. So this is how we do uh, for new, like external sources we are taking. If we are taking from external sources, if we are taking from internal sources,
I don't have any images. Mhm. Okay, let me take this image. I'll take this URL. I'll paste here. Mm, Missing. Okay. Maybe there is some problem in this. Okay. Okay. Now let us see what will happen. See, now the image is coming. Okay. This is how it works. I hope you understood list, how list is, how HTML tags are, like basic tags, um, how images work. In images also, we can take from the same folder, or we can take in like from online source. We can also give the custom width and size, like width if I'm going in 100, um, width, height if I'm giving 200. Like this 100 and 200, they are in pixels. Okay, see, it is coming in my if like I'm requesting this height and this width, so it will come in my like based on my requirement. Okay, I already told, like I have already mentioned, right? We can use this like we can use an image in link. Okay. Let's see this how it. Let's see how it works. See, if I'm clicking on this, it will take me to other thing. Like this, I have already mentioned you, right? In between the like in the content, we can have content, text, or we can also have image. We can also have video, anything. If we click on that, it will redirect to the specified URLs. Okay. Now we'll go to the next slide. We have talked about list. We have talked about links. We have talked about images. Now we'll talk about HTML attributes. We now like this all. Now you will be knowing. Like I have already explained what href is about. Href, what it will do, it will specify the URL of a link. What src will do, it specifies the source of an image. ALT, what it will do, provides alternative text for an image. Style is used for inline CSS. This we'll talk about this in CSS in later sessions. Okay. Attributes, what it will do, it will give extra information about HTML elements. Okay. Forms. Okay, HTML forms are used to collect user inputs and send it to the server. There are in forms, we have form element, we have input element, we have label element, we have buttons. These are all the key form elements. Okay. What actually form do? Form will collect user inputs, like it will take inputs from the user and it will send the collected information to the server. Forms can include text fields. It can have button. It can have it like checkboxes or submit buttons or resend button. Like it can have anything. Forms, they actually contain all the elements like input, break, label, like everything. Okay, how a simple form works. Okay, we'll see an example. I think you're not bored. Okay, okay, that is fine. Okay, we'll take what's happening. Demo. We have form element, right? What action does is action specifies where the form data should go. Like if I'm specifying uh, .google.www.google.com, what will happen? This the whatever the user inputs I'm taking from this form, it will go to the google.com. Like whatever the data I'm sending, it will go. Like action is nothing but it specifies where the form data should go. Okay, we'll also be having a method attribute as well. Method will also specify is it a get request or post request. These all things we'll learn slowly. We don't have any we'll learn it tomorrow or day after tomorrow. We'll learn it. We'll be having some label. Label is nothing but it describes the input field. We are having for, right. This also we'll discuss it tomorrow. Okay, now let me take name. Input field. Now name what type of data it is. It is a text data, so text can be there here. Name. id is nothing but we will uniquely to know this input, we'll be giving a unique id for this input. Okay, um we'll have label. What we'll take? Shall we take email? We also have an input such as email. Okay, we'll take input name, email, number. Okay, I forgot. We need something like that. I'll take an import button, submit. Let us see how it will look. Now, if we want each of it in new line, then we should have break. This is simple one. We'll learn about it later on. Okay. We'll take some random dummy mail. We'll give some age as 20. I'm submitting. The data is going somewhere, okay? The data is going somewhere, okay? I can also have a button known as reset. Now, if I have some mistakes, now my age isn't 15, but I have kept it 15. If I reset, all these values are getting vanished, okay? If I'm submitting, it will go somewhere, and like somewhere my details are getting stored, but I did not give any specified where it should get stored or where it should go. So action I have not mentioned, right? That all we'll discuss later on. This is how form works in HTML. Okay, label is nothing but it describes what the input field is about. Like here I'm talking about name, so label will be name. Here I'm talking about email, so label will be email. Here I'm talking about age, so a like label will be age. Okay, here value in the sense here in the box. See here inside the box you are having submit, so value in the sense you will be getting submit there. In beside that you have reset. This is how you will be getting. This type is nothing but we have many other types as well. We have radio as type, we have checkboxes, we have drop downs, we have many things. We'll talk about it later on as time is up. So we'll talk about it later on. Okay, we also have text area, we have like using, like we have submit, reset, and we have everything. Okay, we'll see about it in later on classes. Okay, thank you for all, thank you for listening.